I'm your host with Most Open 23. You're joining me for Heist, Monaco, Chapter 2. Are we really doing this? A familiar look spreads across Rye's face, one of knowing, determination, and almost devious mischief. We're gonna steal the crown jewels of Monaco. You had me at steal. This is crazy. Crown what? Of what? This is crazy. Be less crazy. You had me at steal. Just like that. You're in. Of course. You think I'd be hiding away in the middle of nowhere? I'm dying to get back to work. And to get back to at Ansel. Just give me the details and I'm there. Gladly. It has a lot to do with Ansel's new job. He works at Barrett Carlisle. What? Let me paint a picture. 3 months ago, Barrett Carlisle called a press conference at the Palace in Monaco. I couldn't resist scouting our old Mark in person, so I paid a visit, blending discreetly into the crowd. Friends, ladies and gentlemen of the press, thank you for sharing this special moment with us. Margrethe and I are thrilled to announce our engagement. We'll be married within the year in this very palace. Inner Princess Marjorie of Monaco. She and Carlisle have had what the tabloids call a whirlwind romance, a pristine European royal courted by a common American billionaire. I know this news may seem sudden, unexpected, illogical, baffling. Alright, that's enough adjectives. But for those of you who know Barrett and myself, the reasons are plain to see. It was not, in fact, plain to see. The wedding will be a mix of new and old, all the traditional regalia of my family, plus all the gifts, glitz, and glamour that the Carlisle fortune can buy. Basically, she married into money. Traditional regalia, John. You know what that means? It means crown jewels will be brought out. They'll be taking out their normal security to be presented at the ceremony. Exactly. Make this a perfect opportunity to steal them. But that's not all. The whole ceremony will be streamed and broadcast worldwide, exclusively via Carlisle Media. And to make sure the whole event goes off without a hitch, I've hired the best protection money can buy. Ladies and gentlemen, meet my new head of security, world-renowned expert, Ansel Crane. Our old friend takes the stage, and I kid you not, the crowd goes wild. The man's a celebrity. Thank you everyone. Now, today's not about me. It's about the happy couple. So please, no questions about me or my book, Cracking the Thieves' Code. I'm gonna save something for our book tour, after all. I'm just here to say that I'm gonna give my all to make sure this ceremony goes perfectly. So you're telling me that Ansel's in charge of security for a whole high-profile, globally broadcasted historic event? Right. So if we steal the crown jewels out under Ansel's nose, we ruin his reputation, his career, and everything he's built on his betrayal. Exactly. The 200 million euros doesn't hurt either. Just one question. What about Eris? She should be here. I agree, but if you've seen the place they're keeping her, can you tell me more about where she is? I can do better than that. Let me show you. You have a lot of things with you. Days later, somewhere off the coast of Florida, you and Rye step off a boat and onto a pier in front of a towering prison structure on an otherwise uninhabited island. What the hell is this place? This is Trask Island, one of the most secure prisons active today. This is where they throw you when they don't want anyone finding you. And Eris is here. Yeah, this is my first time seeing her. It's taken me a better part of 3 years to even find this place, let alone assemble the fake credentials needed for us to visit. Well, then let's waste no time. Come on. The security receives and ushers you through the gates. You catch Rye's gaze darting from guard to guard, camera to camera. You're casing the joint, aren't you? Looking for weak spots? Of course I have it, just in case. Especially if they catch us while being in here. After a lengthy gauntlet of security checks, you are brought to an empty visitation room where you take a seat at a table. Rye whispers to you discreetly. Not good. The security system they've got here, I've heard of it. It's called the Sentinel. It's top at the top of the line. We'd barely be able to prank call this place, let alone sneak someone out. Before long, a guard enters the room, shepherding a familiar face. Well, would you look at this eye candy? What is it, my birthday? Eris, I could kiss you right now. A cheeky smirk spreads across Eris's face. Same. Trust me. Unfortunately, there's no touching rule. I think they're afraid you might slip me a lockpick with your tongue or something. The guard shoots an icy glare over at Eris. Oh! Is there a no hypothetical rule too, Frank? She takes a seat across from the two of you. Rye, I see you're still looking GQ for the nerds. And you're looking like Orange is the new monster truck rally. God, I missed you. Likewise. Eris, we've got something planned, something you're gonna want to hear about. You and Rye lower your voices and fill Eris in on the details of the Monaco Job, speaking only in code. And once the eggs are in the omelets, we're skating it. High tide all the way to Baltimore. No Dobermans, no Domino, straight filter, any way you filter. Oh my god, I have goosebumps. It's been such a long time since anyone's talked thief to me. Does that mean you're in? We could look into alternative means of parole. Eris casts a cautious glance over to the oblivious guard before whispering to you in urgent tones. John, do not try to break me out. The Sentinel system is no joke. It's way too risky for you. Besides... Eris shows you a device strapped to her ankle with a blinking red light. This isn't Anglin. The system GPS tracks me anywhere or everywhere I go. If I so much sit in the wrong lunch table, security will know. But, Eris, you sacrificed yourself for us. It's not right that you're in here. You put your neck out for us. Yeah, I did it so you wouldn't end up locked up too. How about you don't steal my thunder and undo my big hero play, yeah? At least for now. I promise. The second we find a way to make this right, you'll be seeing us again. Wouldn't expect anything less, but your new crew comes first. Speaking of which, do you have anyone in mind? I've heard a few names. The woman in the cell next to me, apparently some master criminal by the name of Whisper. She told me about a few people with potential. Eris relays to you a list of names. Got it. We'll get to work on this first thing. Actually, Rye, do you mind if I have a moment alone with John? I'll go look for a vending machine or escape tunnels. Probably both. Rye gives a knowing nod as he looks up and leaves the room. What's up, Eris? What's up? I missed you, damn it. I've been in lockup for 3 years, and all of a sudden, one of my ride or dies comes waltzing in? I wanted a second alone to catch up. Eris bites her lip, her flirtatious glance scanning you up and down. And I do mean alone. Frank over there owes me a favor. I can cash it in. Have him give us the room for a second. Oh, you flirty girl. Think we're gonna need more than a second? Really now? Come on. Just the two of us. Like in Barcelona Job. I'd like a scene to have a moment alone with Eris, and to play a special flashback of the Barcelona Job, the first time you met Eris. Yeah, but see, I don't know. We don't know if she's gonna be like one up and done, or if we're eventually gonna get her out. So let's pass for now. There's a lot to do if we're gonna pull off this job, and say no more. I want you to take Ansel down as bad as anyone. Thanks for coming, John. Thanks for everything. Eris gets up from the table and gives you a sly, cryptic wink. I'm sure I'll see you again soon. Outside you find Rye waiting for you. Well, we got the two of us, a mark and a plan. What now, boss? Now? Now we build a crew. Seattle, Washington. You and Rye walk into a coffee shop bustling with businessmen and students. The tables are crowded with people, most of them glued to their phone or laptop screen. So, who's our first prospect? Kid by the name of Anton Edison. He's making a name for himself fast. Really? Never heard of him. You may have heard of his dad, Niles Edison, legendary pickpocket, member of the Rooks. This is Eddie Quick's son? Yeah, and apparently he's got a real knack for creativity and improvisation when it comes to tech. Remember that CEO that had the sex scandal last year? Had all his emails leaked? That made major headlines, because Anton Kid must be eager to prove himself. Which may be good news for us. Rye nods towards a teenager standing at the counter, clearly frustrated as he chats with a pretty barista. Hey! Hey, how's your drink? Sweet. The drink is sweet, not you. Not that you're not also, thank you. Anton's face goes beet red, and he nearly trips over his own feet walking back to his table. That's him. Come on, he can't be more than 16. Trust me, Eris was very clear. That's him. The two of you make your way over to Anton's table, where he sits behind a battered-looking laptop with duct tape on one corner. You're Anton Edison, right? We've heard you know a way around a firewall. Mind if we join you? Sure. How'd you hear that I, Wait a second, are you with the Rooks? Did they reconsider my... Whoa, don't get too excited. We work for ourselves, and we're putting together a crew. Anton sighs and looks back down at his phone, clearly losing interest. Oh, well, I'm flattered and all, but I can't just accept any join party request I receive. No offense, I'm sure you guys are cool. Oh, we definitely are. But that's not the only reason you should be interested. Right, John? Yeah. We can also make you famous. Think about it. You could show the world that what Eddie Quickson's son is a talented in his own right. A legacy of my own? You're planning a job that big? With a score like the one we've got in mind, all eyes would be on you. You mean, like, the Rooks? You think they'd finally accept my application? I can't speak for the Rooks, but if I were running a secret society of the world's best thieves, I'd make recruiting you a top priority. Gonna join up, like your dad, huh? Well, trying to. They don't even give me the time of day. They treat me like I'm just some kid. Glance at the phone in Anton's hand and what looks like to be the mobile game on the display. It's Dopey Cat. Oh, it's Dopey Cat. We're doing this. Rawr. Are you playing Dopey Cat? How exactly old are you? 17, but I'm almost 18, well in 8 months. Not that it's your business. Who are you guys anyway? I'm John, this is Rye, and it is our business if you're gonna join our crew. Oh my god, like the John and Rye? Aren't you the ones who... Anton leans forward, making a visible effort to contain his excitement and keep his voice low. You did the Geneva job, right? I am such a fan of your work. I mean, the way you knocked out the mainframe security, swapped out all the files with... Oh, god, I'm talking too much. I'm sorry. I'll stop doing that now. The talking, I mean. Well, you're passionate. That's a good start. I'm also, good at what I do, even if the Rooks and my dad refuse to acknowledge it. Okay then. Can you prove it?
Oh, like, right now? Yeah, no problem.
Anton scans the crowd in the cafe. His eyes quickly settle on a small commotion taking place at the counter. I will not be leaving a tip!
That's Devin Grusk. He's a grade A jackhole.
I've heard of him. Big name CEO, under fire for skirting labor laws and harassing employees. I would say someone from Xbox, but shh!
And he's here every morning being rude to that barista. Say the word and I'll take him down.
You should destroy his life. Make him regret the day he was ever born.
Well, I could do it. Destroy his credit, dox him to oblivion, put him on the FBI watch list, but don't you think that's a little extreme?
Yeah. Bit much, John. Sorry, I guess I got carried away there. Just teach him a lesson. Embarrass him a little.
Got it.
But I wanted to destroy him. He's an a-hole. Without another word, without putting his phone down his phone, Anton starts to type on his laptop with his free hand.
I just skimmed some funds from his personal accounts. Now give me 1 second and...
Suddenly everyone in the room gets a text at the same time. Congrats! Devin just gave you money. Devin Grusk is a cheap-ass jerk, and he takes obnoxious gym selfies. Attached to the text is a picture of Grusk trying hard to flex with a dumbbell in a mirror. Oof, not a good look. Screenshotting. There's chuckles and murmurs as customers look up from their phone screens at the businessman and then back down. Someone giggles loudly. What's everyone looking at, huh? Frowning, he finally looks down at his own phone and his face immediately goes pale. But how? Still sputtering, he backs up to the coffee shop, staring around wildly. There are some titters and scattered applause as the door bangs shut behind him. Nice job, kid. You got style.
Thanks. Can you guys actually excuse me for a sec? The money I just stole wasn't for me.
Anton gets up and heads over to the counter, where he sends a digital tip to the barista's kiosk. While he's up, you look over at his laptop screen. What do you think? I think he only stole 20 bucks. Yeah, but he stole it from an encrypted Cayman Island bank account, and he did it on a busted laptop with a public Wi-Fi, while playing Dopey Cat. Well, when you put it that way, maybe the kid's a criminal mastermind after all. Anton turns and walks back to your table, his face slightly pink as he flashes you a cheesy grin and a discreet thumbs up.
She called me sweet.
Huh. Columbus, Ohio! Yes! They're coming to recruit me. You pull your rental car into a lot of a public park. Surveying the crowd lawn, parents circle around children on a soccer field. Funny, I didn't pick you for a soccer fan, Rye. But if you wanted to catch a game, we could have just gone to a sports bar. Ha ha. I need a hacker, right? I'm giving you options. We're here to find Blackbird. Blackbird is here? Yep. The Blackbird, the most notorious hacker of the early 2000s who toppled corporations and corrupt governments. Harris was very clear. This is the location. Catch the children at play and parents cheering loudly. Come on, Madison, you got this! Faster, Lula! Crush your enemies under the weight of your excellence! Please tell me that, sir! Whoa there! I mean, do your best, sweetie. Did Darius happen to mention what Blackbird looks like? No, I'm afraid not. But it can't be that hard to find a revolutionary hacker at a suburban soccer game, right? You both scour the crowd intensely in the sea of mom jeans and crudely painted poster board. You see a man sitting under a tree with a laptop and a focused gaze. Damn, we don't get her. Well, gotta start somewhere. Walk up to the man under the tree. He looks you over curiously. Hi there. What can I do for you? I wanted to ask. About your other job, actually.
Oh, of course. Someone must have passed you my business card.
Your business card?
Yes, for my landscaping business.
You have a garden or lawn you want to redesign?
If you shoot me an email, I can send you a quote. I have some excellent packages at competitive prices.
Halim, darling, could you go over to Mrs. Bonnet and help her with the pie bars? You and Rye turn as the woman from the cheering section comes over. She smiles brightly at you. She wraps an arm around her husband's shoulder.
Sure, Samira, but I was helping these nice folks with some questions.
I can help them with anything they need.
Are you, sure, hun?
Of course, go. I've got this. Halim squeezes her shoulder comfortingly and heads towards the snack table. As he leaves, the smile drops from her face in an instant. Who are you? How did you find me? I swear on all that is holy if you dare touch my family. Whoa, easy. We're not your enemy. Eris told us to find you. Eris? Then you're here about a job, aren't you? That's right. It's big, it's lucrative, and the marks deserve it. Right up your alley. I'm sorry. I've left that life behind. Hold on. How does the vigilante badass that is Blackbird end up at a suburban soccer mom? What can I say? Mother has changed me. It's taught me patience, peace, and... Turns away from you, interrupted by the blow of a whistle. Darren, if your son tries to pull Lulu's hair again, I swear I will throw you into the sun. I like her. Just then a young girl bounds up to you both. Up close, you can see how worn out and tattered the soccer uniform is. Mom, the goal broke again. Can we get one that's not made of chicken wire? These things aren't free, Lulu. We can donate to the team after we save up for your advanced calculus classes. Well, can we at least get uniforms that don't say Save Mart? Save Mart is a trusted sponsor of Edgemont Bargain Hunters. Fine, but remember, you have to drive us all to Pizza Palace after the game. It's your turn and you promised. Samira sighs in resignation. Yes, I will drive you all to Pizza Palace. Now halftime is over, my sunshine. Go win this game. Samira shoos Lulu off toward the field, kissing the top of her head before she goes. Mom, ooh. Samira turns back to you, flashing a plastic smile. You see? I found perfect balance in my life. Happy family, an IT job, a book club. I don't need to be Blackbird anymore. Samira, think of your daughter. Are you deaf? That's why I'm out in the first place. The soccer is duct taped in 3 places. You can't afford to give her schooling she deserves. It makes sense that Blackbird's daughter would be a genius, but doesn't she deserve better than this? With your share of the money, you can get her all the schooling and resources she deserves. I suppose you're right. Look, we've taken up enough of your time. If you're interested, and if you're up for it, let us know. I'm sorry, if I'm up to it. Well, yeah, reputations are always exaggerated, and everyone gets rusty. Rusty! Oh god, you're gonna make her whoop the shit out of you with like a fucking beat-up soccer ball. With a huff, she whips out her phone, typing with practiced, dexterous grace. The only rust I see on the encryption-protected, your secured files. Do you want amateurs to find you? Right, what's she talking about? Vi's phone is suddenly bursts with vibrations and red lights. A Blackbird-shaped logo flashes on the screen. How are you past the firewall that fast? It should have taken you hours. No offense can stop the Blackbird. She sees all. Even your juvenile criminal records. Vandalism of state property. Ah, Carson City. multiple counts of fax fraud. Not a typo. Reno was a weird place. Horse theft! I swear, if this goes in a really bad area, I swear. Hey, I freed that horse. And all this filed under your real name, which is... Okay, I submit. I'm sorry I ever called you Rusty. Your abilities are clearly masterful. Mary laughs herself self-satisfied and lets Rye back into his phone. If that's all, I'm going to finish watching the game. So lovely to meet you both. She walks away. You help pick Rye's jaw up off of the floor. An impressive display. I can see why she's a legend. Cool, savvy, and... Jaden, put that down! The air horn is not a toy! So basically, she's me. Monaco. The next day, you follow Rye to a nondescript building on a quaint Monaco street. Home sweet home. Welcome to the new base of operations. Step inside. Inside, you find a simple, livable space with every usable surface covered in plans, blueprints, and equipment. Before we start recruiting members, I wanted to show you what we're working with. This place will do nicely. The computer rig is set up too. Now all we gotta do is choose a hacker. Who's it gonna be? Anton, the teen genius desperate to poop himself? Or Samira, alias Blackbird, the activist hacker turned soccer mom? You're about to make your first crew recruitment choice. Select who you want as a hacker. Each option unlocks different scenes and dialogue throughout the story. Whoever you choose will be locked in their role for the remainder of the book. No pressure, though. Ooh, and it doesn't cost diamonds! Okay. I really like you. I really like you. I like you a lot. So, I really like her. I really do. She has a nice attitude. I like her. Oh, man. I want to give the kid a shot. But at the same time, like, he's a kid. He's wet behind the ear. However, I think they're going for something here. Okay, real quick. Anton is desperate for fame. He's not desperate for the dollar. He only stole 20 bucks for the CEO. She is not desperate for the fame. She is desperate for the money. She's already legendary. So, as much as I'd love to give the kid some love, maybe in a diamond edition, Samira, I'm gonna go with her. She's desperate to stay loyal to the job and get the money. I've got to go with Blackbird. A phone call and 2 connecting flights later. I've cancelled my book club meetings, called out of work, and my husband is handling Lulu. Well, then looks like we're all set. Already I feel my old power returning. Yeah, that's the spirit. I smiles and beckons you over. Come on, boss. We got more spots to fill. Even though the kid was a good multitasker, San Diego, California, you squeeze through a rowdy, drunken crowd of wrestling fans as you make your way to the ring in the middle of a warehouse venue. I assume we're not here for the $4 beer special. We're here to find some muscle, security, protection, an enforcer, whatever you want to call it. We'll need someone for when the things come to blows. Our candidate is a wrestling fan. A fan? Not quite. He's most likely the guy in the ring. Rye motions towards the entrance ramp as the announcer's voice rings out over the speakers. Alright, Slam Town fans, let's give a loud welcome to our first contestant. Fighting out of Honolulu, Hawaii, the one-man Monsoon Uppercut Jones! Massive man, over 6.5 feet tall, hulks onto the walkway. The crowd cheers as he stomps towards the ring, slapping his tree trunk of a bicep. Uppercut Jones! God damn it. Rousing power chords blast over the speakers as the delighted fans chant his name. No. Yeah, meet Mervyn Kalani, known in the indie pro wrestling circuit as Uppercut Jones. And his challenger, the Jersey Shore Devil himself, Bobby Lowblow! A man in a wrestling singlet and flame-patterned boots struts out onto the aisle to a chorus of boos. Screw you, San Diego. You're just jealous of this. Oh god, his face is horribly photoshopped onto that body. Holy shit! Bobby slides into the ring to meet Jones, offers him a handshake, and then slaps him across the face. Oh, okay. Oh, no. Uppercut Jones does not do poor sportsmanship. You're about to get drizzled with hot sauce, Jones style. The crowd roars. Jones delivers a running uppercut, sending Bobby flying onto his back. Ugh! That horrible photoshopped head. Matches back and forth, stunt show of larger-than-life combat, shaking the room with every slam. Real or not, this has gotta hurt. Jones rolls out of the ring as Bobby recovers from a rough blow. He bellows out to the crowd just a few feet away from you. What should I use to finish this chump off? Hand him a chair, hand him a beer, hand him a chair. You get off your folding chair and hand it to Jones. There you go. He hefts it with a hammy grin and stalks over to Bobby. As he tries to stand, Jones whacks him over the back with a chair. Ugh! Jones' face scrunches intensely as he circles Bobby, moving in for the final blow. When a Bobby low blow brings his fist up, striking Jones below the belt. Oh! What? No! Low blow. Who could have foreseen this? Jones topples to the ground and Bobby goes for the pin. The referee slaps the mat, counting 1, 2, 3. Your winner, Bobby Low Blow! Eat that, San Diego! No. All of that. And he didn't even win? Wait till you talk to the guy, John. We're meeting him outside the bar across the street in a few. Can I just say no now? Later, you walk up to the dive bar across the street from the wrestling venue. Jones stands imposingly at the door. Uppercut Jones. Great match tonight, man. Sorry about the loss. Tough beat. Thanks. It was my turn to lose, actually. Part of the job. The management wanted to hype Bobby up with the fans. Trashy villains are really in right now. Not much play for the role model types like me trying to spread positivity. Oh, brother. Come here, hug. Alright, man. It was, if I was running things, it'd be different. That's rough. Ending the night with a drink. Actually, I'm here as a bouncer. It's my 4th job. Just then, a drunk man barges out of the exit and stumbles straight into Jones. Hey, jerk! Out of the way, you jerk! Wow, he called him a jerk twice. Watch out. Jones turns towards the drunk, his face completely deadpan, muscles flexing as he crosses his arms. You got a problem, Maiden? Yeah, it's your face that's the problem. I'm gonna kick your face's ass. Jones puts a hand on the man's shoulder, remaining calm and stoic as the man swings punch after punch into his chest. To no effect. You have so much potential. You want to waste it here? In a bar fight? But I know for a fact you're only 2 credits away from getting your AA, Aiden. You're better than this. Gotta learn to process these emotions, brah. Talk about them. Don't want to talk about it. I'm gonna kick your ass about it. Jones endures Aiden's blows for a moment longer before pulling the man into a tight sleep roll. You need to sleep this off and reevaluate your priorities. The man goes limp. Jones hefts him over his shoulder with a surprising ease. He carries him over to a waiting taxi and places him gently in the back seat. He literally is me. Sorry about that. Happens all the time. Impressive, but we're actually here to talk about your second job. Dog walking? Third job. Oh, you mean security stuff. Wait, are you guys cops? Look, I protected Alfonso brothers on their trip to international waters, but I never knew why they were going there. Asking that would have been prying. I respect my client's privacy. We're not cops. We wanted to ask if you'd be interested in a security job. Big take. Good cause. Sounds like it might be a risk. I'm scheduled to lose to Trash Dog and Millennium Mike next week. And in week 3 will be Logan Paul and Jake Paul. At this rate, this guy will be just shit on a shoe in about a month. It's not glamorous, but my wrestling career is my passion. I can't jeopardize that. But consider this. You could be kicking ass for real. You think that hurting people's a selling point? That's a toxic mindset, brah. Wrestling is theater. I don't want to hurt people for real. But what if they're really bad people? Do you hear yourself? Look, we wanted a hitman. We wouldn't come to you. We're just looking for some protection to join our crew. And once you have more money than you know what to do with, you can use that money to make your dreams come true. You can start your own wrestling production. My own? So I could do things my way. Alright, you've officially got my attention. If you want me, I'm in. Great. Just then, a group of 3 more drunks shambles out of the bar, shouting hostile profanities at Jones. Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to call a few more taxis. I usually call the ambulances, but sure. Chicago, Illinois, you and Rye walk into a dark, crowded dive bar tucked off in a back alley of the city. The smell of stale beer fills the room. Our next potential muscle is Lena Ortez. Can't say much about her taste in bars. Or her taste in employers. You're telling me she worked for Ansel? That's right. She was his personal bodyguard and chief of security. But rumor has it she quit without notice and never looked back, so I'm guessing there's no love lost there. Well, we have that in common. Seems like Ansel's good at burning bridges. Which is why Lena might just be who we need for our muscle. According to Arias, she's the real deal. Former U.S. Marine Corps, went in private security for a prestigious firm servicing clientele with discreet needs. Clientele like us. Distracted by commotion at the bar, you look over to see a man in a biker jacket swaying unsteadily over a large stack of empty shot glasses. Beside him is a woman half his size, matching him drink for drink. I mean, I'm liking you already. You were in the U.S. Corps, so... Is that her? How is she even still on her feet? I can't do the burp. I need soda. Try and keep up now, little lady. Lena throws back 2 more shots, one after the other, slamming the empty glasses onto the counter. Just 2? I can drink 50 shots in just a minute, and then you'll be in the ER and then in the coffin next. The biker face plants onto the counter with a thump. One of his buddy grudgingly hands over a wad of cash to Lena, who pockets it and heads to a table in the back. Hey, come back here, little lady. We can still have some fun. The biker attempts to stand, but falls back in his seat, leering at Lena as she walks away, or she ignores him. Oh, she's as good as fighting as she is drinking. You and Ray head over to Lena's table, where she's pulled out a pocket knife and started fiddling with her blade. She doesn't look up as you sit down and introduce yourselves. Lena Ortez, here's the deal. We're planning a job, and we're going to need some muscle on our crew if we want to... No, but we haven't even told you what we're... You said crew. I don't play well with others, so let's save us all the trouble and skip ahead to the part where I say no and you go away. Well, at least hear us out. Give us a chance to change your mind. Fine, you've got 5 minutes, but just 'cause all that booze put me in a good mood. Okay, if that's what your good mood looks like, I'd hate to be the guy who sees your bad side. 4 minutes. Okay. Think about the chance to take down your old boss. I've had a lot of bosses, including one Hansel Crane. From what we've heard, you didn't exactly part ways on good terms, right? Ansel! You notice Lena's white-knuckled grip on her glass tightens. Bartender shrinks away with a look of knowing fear. Yeah, you can say that. At the goddamn least. I got a history with Crane. If he's involved, I'm listening. Booyah. Glad to hear it. You're not the only one with a score to settle. This job we're planning will take him down. So you're saying that if I team up with you, I can get revenge on Ansel Crane? That's exactly what we're saying. You'll be ruined if we pull this off. Good. It's no less than he deserves. Seems like more than just a grudge against a bad employer. Lena snaps her pocket knife shut, clearly agitated, and stands up from the table as though unable to sit still. Ansel's not just my ex-boss. He's my ex, period. You mean you and Ansel were... Yeah, we dated, and it didn't end well. I didn't even know why I'm telling you this. Maybe because you see that we get it. We used to be friends with Ansel, until he showed us his true colors. I don't know how someone can turn out to be so different than you thought. And now, when I picture Ansel's face, I just want to sock the next person I see. Hey, girlie! Nobody outdrinks me without paying for it! That's not how this works. Typically, if they outdrink you, they win and they get your money. The man Lena beat in a drinking contest lurches up against her. Placing a hand on her shoulder without blinking, Lena whips around and punches him in the face. Ugh! Get this crazy! Boom! One of his friends aims a fist at Lena's stomach, but she stops it with her elbow, shattering the man's knuckles. How do you like that, Ansel? Oh, you have some hidden rage, woman. The man's face rumples in confusion, then rumples against a hard wood as Lena slams him headfirst into the table. Drinks crash to the floor. It only takes a moment for a full-on bar brawl to break out. Lena is right in the thick of it, a whirling of tornado fists and kicks. That escalated quickly. What should we do? We should stay back. Let's stay out of this. She looks like she can handle herself. That's for sure. I kinda just want to stay and watch this play out. Lena grabs a full pitcher of beer from the counter and dumps it over a biker's head before kicking him square in the chest. I almost feel sorry for these guys. Wouldn't want to be in their shoes right now. Tossing them in a brutal series of judo flips, Lena soon has everyone in a groaning pile on the floor. Almost as quickly as the brawl began, it's over. And if anyone ever feels like calling me girly, we can play this whole song over again. Glocks the drunken biker over the head with a liquor bottle, and he flops onto his stomach with a moan. Seeing that the bottle remains intact, Lena swigs the last sip of liquor before tossing it aside. You and Rye share a wide-eyed look. Alright, I've cleared my head, and this job you're planning sounds more and more appealing. So you're interested? Definitely. Elsa and I have some unfinished business, and I aim to get some closure. No one knows how to hurt that man like me. We know him pretty closely, too. Worked with him for a long while. But I know his habits, his weakness, where he keeps his gun, how he plans his getaways, his nightmares, his fantasies. Fair point, although I don't think we need his fantasies. I know them because he talks in his sleep. Alright, got the picture. Borderline too much in... because we had sex. A lot. Okay. Can you stop now, please? Okay, we've crossed the borderline. Hey, all I'm saying is I've got an edge. You want a bodyguard, call a service. But if you want to break Ansel Crane, you call me. We'll keep that in mind. A day later, you reconvene in Monaco. So we just need muscle. What do you like for this spot? I don't know. I think we're going for an all-woman team, apparently. We got the pro wrestler with major gentle giant vibes, Uppercut Jones. And then we've got Ansel's ex and all-around badass Lena Ortiz. You can pull off this heist with any crew combination, but some crew options will unlock even more special scenes. Choosing Lena will unlock... Look at that! They're even feeding you, Pick Lena! They're feeding you it! Oh, Pixelberry! You had me! You fucking had me! You had me! I'm liking Jones, man. I'm liking Jones. I'm liking... You had me, Pixelberry. You almost... Dude, you had me! Here I thought, oh, we're gonna be able to pick all the people without diamonds? Pixelberry thought they'd slip it in. They were like, ah, look at that. You want a special scene of getting him back? What is she gonna, like, seduce him and then smack his ass? Like, what? Alright. Well, so, I'm wanting to get her because of two reasons. One, we get that extra scene. Two, why not start this book off with a nice diamond choice, you know? But the thing that I'm apprehensive about is, if she is optional, that means we're not going to be able to have, like, any love interest with her at all. That sucks. That's what I'm looking at right now. I'm liking my boy Jones. He's gentle giant like my ass. Damn it. All to hell. Okay, I swear, if you're making her a love interest, I'll be happy. If you're not, because remember, she's optional. That's why I say this. I mean, what's Jones gonna be the love interest we go with? I mean, oh, female. Lena says she knows how to hurt Ansel. Let's run with that. A phone call and a non-stop red-eye later. Lena walks into the Monaco safe house, plopping her pack on the floor. So, are we gonna stand around doing team-building exercises, or can we start the hurt? Easy now. There's a lot of planning and preparation to do before we strike. And that's exactly what I'm afraid you were gonna say. Just then, Samira walks into the room, stopping dead in her tracks when she sees Lena. Ah, you must be the hired protection. Have you eaten? I can put on a kettle of tea on if you like. Tia, you must be the soccer mom. I can imagine why this crew needs protection. I may be hospitable, but make no mistake, I am still the Blackbird who forced the wicked and powerful to their knees. I have read every file ever written on you, Miss Ortiz, and I have seen your every weakness. Yep. Don't with the soccer mom, okay? Respect. Hey, John, why didn't you tell me soccer mom was a badass? Must have slipped my mind. Much as I love a bonding moment, there's something I think we should do before we finish building the crew. And what's that? What we always do to start a job. We case the joint. No. Your footsteps echo as you walk across the courtyard towards a stunning historic structure. When you said the joint, you really meant the Royal Palace, yes. We have to get close enough to see what we're up against. Alright, I have Samira and Lena on comms, scouting the building from different angles. Let's go. The two of you meander closer to the building, blending in with the scattered groups of passing tourists, taking note of security cameras and guard patrols. Everything's in position. Pieces of this job are falling into place. Then why do you have that look on your face? Something doesn't feel right. You couldn't relax, John. Nobody knows we're here. And knock on wood! Suddenly a chill grips you as a familiar voice cuts through the air.
Oh, I wouldn't say nobody.
I told you to knock on wood. You didn't knock on wood. Next time on The Heist Monaco. Chapter 3, Pros and Cons. Why tell me the name of the next chapter? Why? Just tell me why. Just tell me why. Then Lena runs up and drop kicks his ass in the back. Then we all run. Free key in 1 hour 55 minutes. I mean, what? Okay, so I hope y'all did enjoy the video. Remember to like, share, and subscribe. Head down description below, links to social media, Discord, and a few links to support me and my content. Remember, on Twitch from December 12th to December 27th, pretty much, if you're looking to support a good cause, and by good cause, do we have one, any cheers made via the bit system, using the hashtag charity or the charity cheer emote, 20% of that cheer will be given to the directrelief.org. And pretty much they do a lot of awesome things. They help survivors of poverty, disasters, the whole 9 yards. It's a really great cause, and I'm glad to team up with Twitch to support it. So please do keep that in mind if you're looking to do something great this holiday season and support not just one thing but two all in the same moment. Please feel free to stop by our Twitch channel from December 12th to December 27th. And without further ado, thank you all for watching, and I'll catch you all in the next video. Peace out.